We got a little bit of snow to take care of today. Starting to pile up. It's January 3rd. And they're talking about a warm up next week. We want to get some of the snow off of it. The roof isn't too bad because the wind's been blowing off of that, but the shed sides kind of piles up. And we'll do this shed too because it's not as strong as a house. Not too worried about the garage. That's got a metal roof that will slide once it warms up. So we're gonna take care of this roof today and this roof. And then we have to, after we shovel the roof, we have to clean it up. So we'll try to get the old Honda going and clean up what we shovel off. So first things first is we'll try to get this Honda running, make sure it runs before we pile all the snow in the driveway. And once we know that that's running good, we'll do a little shoveling in this beautiful January morning. It's been a good winter so far. Lots of snow. I think the starter's getting bad. We'll let it boil for a minute. Okay, good try. All right, augers on. Gotta fix that clutch one of these days. The PTO clutch is seized up, so PTO is always on. Just got to be careful when you start it. Make sure that the auger is free, but she cranks pretty good for a very old machine. Had a good 2.5 feet at the edge, hard because it rained, but it's coming off. So you want to make sure, especially on shingle roof, but also on metal roof because you want to slip, don't take it right down to the shingles. Leave a good inch or two or whatever the crust level is where you can make a good bite, because if you hit the shingles you're just going to rip them off and ruin them, and if you go down to the metal then it just becomes too slippery, you can't stand on it. So better just get the weight off, don't get all the snow off, just the weight. Well, there's our pile, so let's clean this up. Okay, she's back to bed. Until next time. Well, I don't know how much you can see of that. You've got a lot of weight on it. The snowmobile is still good. The mini bike is okay. My guide boat is crushed. My antique guide boat is crushed. Definitely it slid over. It just leaned over. Not from the snow weight, from the wind. Well, the mirror's pushed over. Probably the air horn, searchlight, everything that's on the top of the cab is crushed. The air tank's bent over. It's still watertight though. It just leaned over. This one is probably 6 or 7 years older. It's fine because that's more shored up from racking. I have the heavy duty tarp. Used to be a highway sign. Those things are great for tarps. They're super strong. To cover the top of it, I did this one also. And then you can run a roof rake on it without poking holes in the tarp or in the carport itself. And the extra strength, I weighed them down with galvanized pipe, and they hold up super well. You can see how I reinforce these with metal 2x4s. Keeps sag out of it, keeps the snow from weighting down in between the pipes, and it works really well. Like I said before, the weight didn't collapse the other one. It was the wind pushed it over when it had snow on it. This one's full of holes, but it's still upright. I wonder if I can... No, that's not going to work. Being under these white pine trees, they don't get a lot of snow on them. You just have to keep up on the roof rake, and this one's lasted 4 years here, and I bought it used. This one has been here 2 years, and we had way more snow last year so far, and it did fine. It's a combination of the snow that was, the weight was on it, and the wind racked it. So yeah, that's too bad. At least it's waterproof. my scoop is broken. I repaired it last year. I've gotten, I don't know, 5-6 years out of this thing, and it's starting to crack. And that was my repair that I did last year, but it's cracked all the way up into here now. So yeah, that one's toast. Like I said, it'll last me at least 5-6 years, probably even longer. I don't even remember. But I got a new one on order. They're like $70, but they are the way to go. Shovel a roof, no question about it. So I got a new shovel, and I need a new belt and some wiring and a clutch. Never ends. And a carport. At least that's done. I'm whipped. I think I'm going to go inside and have a cup of coffee.